to pursue me, is trying to capture me. And I don't know about you, but I had folk following me. But there's nothing like goodness and mercy following me. Because when I turn around, every time I turn around, I realize that the Lord is blessing me. Is that anybody's testimony that I've been through some storms in my life, but through it all, God is still blessing me. I've been through some ups, I've been through some downs, but through it all, God is still keeping me. Is that anybody's testimony? I fell down, but Lord, I thank you that you allowed me to get back up. Can I get a little help, y'all? I'm so glad that God is able to do all things. And he'll heal your body. Somebody know him to be a healer. Can I get a little help here? Somebody know him to be money when your money was funny. Somebody knows him to be peace that surpasses all understanding. God will he'll answer prayer. Prayer changes things. I dare to pray in the morning, pray in the afternoon, and pray in the evening. If my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, that means you gotta let your pride down. Got my joy. I got to leave it alone, but you ought to help me and find 3 people and give them a high five and tell them stay in his hands. Come what may, stay in his hands. Come tomorrow, stay in his hands. When you get the promotion, stay in his hands. When you get the new car, stay in his hands. When you get the new house, stay in his hands. When he give you double for your trouble, stay in his hands. I got to quit, but is there anybody here that can lift your little hands and tell the Lord, as long as I live, I'm gonna stay in the Lord's hand? Good enough. I got to quit, but you got to help me. Can I license you to preach for about 10 seconds? I gave everybody a license, but I need you to help me preach. Don't talk to the same neighbor, because they didn't come to have no church. But go find you somebody else. Walk across the sanctuary if you got to walk. But get you another neighbor and put your around that neighbor. Put your around that neighbor. Rock them. That makes me love people that I really don't want to love. I got to get out of here now, but can you do me one favor and wave at your neighbor and say, neighbor, whatever you do, don't lose your excitement. I know it gets difficult sometimes. I know it gets hard sometimes. I know it gets rough sometimes. But this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. Good evening, VLC, and may the Lord God bless you real good. But God has been too good. God has been too kind. God has made too many ways for me not to give him glory. I refuse to keep my mouth closed. I refuse to keep my hands down. But every time I get a chance to one more neighbor and say, neighbor, whatever you do, don't stop shouting. Whatever you do, don't stop praising. Because my grandmama told me one more thing. And Paige, it ain't in the Bible, but it's good theology. When praises go up, blessings got to come back down. That's why every time I get a chance, I got to open my mouth. I got to lift up my voice. Because when I come into the presence of God, I didn't come to look at you. I didn't come to see what you got on. I came because I need the strength of God all over my life. Strength on my job. Strength at the house. Strength in the classroom. Strength at the doctor's office. Do me one more favor.
Oh, yes, I do. I thank God for every hill and every mountain. I thank God for the storms that He brought me through. For if I had never had a problem, I wouldn't know He could solve it. And I would not know what faith in His word could do. But in every situation, God gave me blessed consolation. He let me know that my trials, they only came to make me strong. Is there anybody here that can tell God, thank you? Thank you for my mountains. Thank you, oh, for my valleys. I know it was low, but thank you for my valley. Because in my valley, I found out what David meant when he said, yea, though I walk through the valley. I've been going through a low place. Woo. But glory be to God. God has been right there. So I thank Him for every valley that He brought me through. If I have a question